and gentlemen, this is the one you've been waiting for, and the wait is over. This is your Gobsmack Perth Corporate Rumble 13 main event of the evening, and it is for the Saba Rose Button Foundation Championship title. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? One more time, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Get out of your seat and onto your feet as we welcome our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Counterbalance Fitness red corner, proudly sponsored by Australian Concrete Cutting and Coring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mason, the Mongrel Zuin.
Mason, the Mongrel Zuin, sponsored by ACCC, very fitting. That stands for Australian Concrete Cutting and Coring. Highly improved since PCR 10 when he fought Joe Giortona. Hands are too low though, I feel. After he starts landing a few punches, he'll need to get them up. He's confident, he wants to end this in one punch.
The key to victory here is, well, we don't know. Mason is the great unknown. We had his good friend, the Hood Pope, here before, and he did just say he might have a screw or two loose. That could help or hinder him in this fight. But what we do know is he is tough as an old leather boot, and he will keep coming for 3 straight rounds.
Oh, my guest commentator for this main event, Cam Thompson. Welcome, my friend.
Be here. I'm going to adjust my microphone and here we go. Yeah.
How have you found these fights tonight? Because they have been nothing short of madness from where I'm sitting.
I would have to say this is probably the fiercest PCR that rings to me. There's been blood, there's been a lot of smackdowns, and it's just like a personal.
Okay, Mason also wanted me to give a shout out to Trent, the Hood Pipe overall forward. He's his ride or die. And Johnny Webb from Salisbury in the UK. We're all thinking about you, buddy. And Mason couldn't speak highly enough about you.
Fighting out of the Studio 22 blue corner, proudly sponsored by Elite Commercial Fitting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Josh Quick Hands Pryor.
Josh Quick Hands Pryor, winner of the main event in PCR 9 against Jody Carl. This man is a true gentleman, experienced, calm, highly skilled. He is a natural in the ring. He trains with larger opponents. He hits hard, he hits clean. He loves body shots as a counter, and he's fought with many fighters. I realised I forgot to add in the keys to victory this time around.
It doesn't matter.
Tell me what you know about Josh Quick Hands Pryor.
Like you said, he is a heavy hitter. He was one of my sparring partners for my fight, and it wasn't an easy round every time. There was no easy round for this guy, so he's a heavy hitter, and he knows how to put people.
I've heard he loves the body shot. Is that true?
He does, but he also loves headshots as well, which is also a problem. So
I can admit it now. I didn't think anyone was capable of beating Jody Cahill back at PCR 9. Josh went in there, went to work, got it done.
he did. Very convincing.
He is probably the most scary person in his 81 kilo division.
He doesn't care.
I think this will give the winner true bragging rights as the king of the 80 of the PCR.
We've got 2 1-0 fighters, 2 belt winners, but someone has to go tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Mason called Josh out. Let me just point that out. They're
Really?
good mates. Mason wanted this fight, called him out.
This is so good. There's so much backstory to these boys. There's so much on the line here. You love to see it. And I will say, the energy in this room for this fight is very different to the energy we've had for the rest of the night. It's very tense in here right now.
Everyone's excited, but everyone is very nervous. I think everyone is very nervous because if someone is standing over in that corner with red gloves on, we don't know what he is capable of. We know what Josh is capable of. He's very scary, very capable.
And whether you're watching online or you're live in attendance, there's no doubt about it. The 13th Gobsmack Perth Corporate Rumble right here in the Grand Ballroom of the Crown Towers in Perth, Western Australia is the place to be. This is your main event, and it is for the Saba Rose Button Foundation Championship title. It is champion versus champion, undefeated streak versus undefeated streak. Someone's O has to go. Introducing first, fighting out of the counterbalance thickness red corner. He is sponsored by the Australian Concrete Cutting and Coring. He stands at a height of 177 centimeters. He weighs in at 80.3 kilograms. He has a record of 1 fight for 1 win by way of TKO. Fighting out of the 6'1", ladies and gentlemen, this is Mason the Mongrel Zuin.
Absolute live wire. Unpredictable as they come. So strong, so fit.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Studio 22 blue corner. He is proudly sponsored by Elite Commercial Fitting. Standing at a height of 174 centimeters, he has a weight of 80.7 kilograms. He has a record of 1 fight for 1 win, fighting out of Thornley, Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
CJ's going to do it. There it is. He's done it. CJ 360. He has produced it. You know what? I wasn't sure. He gave us that look. We know what's coming. It's a CJ 360. We love it.
You gotta love CJ, the GOAT.
Glenn Austin saw it as well. It's been the highlight of my night.
He said he'd only do it. He said he'd only do it if he was feeling it. He was obviously feeling it.
He was
Here we
feeling
go, ladies
it.
and gentlemen, the Mongrel versus Quick Hands for the Saba Rose Button Foundation title in your main event. You better make some noise.
Here we go. Straight away.
Straight to the center.
No headgear. Looks very strange.
Yep.
Very excited. Both of these boys are so quick.
Mason's landed.
Mason's
again.
throwing fight enders.
All he's doing is going to make Josh angry. Oh, Josh fires back. Beautiful.
They can both take those.
Josh has a beautiful jab.
Mason has this ripping body shot as well. I think he's going to try to get Josh so tight with that guard.
Josh seems so prepared for those massive bombs that Mason's throwing. He's dipping out the way at the perfect time.
What are you saying, Cam?
I'm thinking Mason really needs to stop wasting his energy. But if he lands one of them, it could be the end of the fight.
Oh, Josh landed hard then. Mason lands a couple.
There's just been a couple of Josh's blows that Mason just needs to take an extra step from.
There's Josh. I think he just flicked a switch in Josh.
None of these guys are as good either.
Great uppercut there by Josh. Both the guys still very clear-eyed. Mason is looking to end it, isn't he?
Man, he throws bombs. The power that man possesses in his hands is crazy. But for Josh to be taking these.
Josh is so calculated. He's got a great guard. Mason can't make any mistakes. The fitness on Mason is going to really show in round 3. I can barely see because this ring. Josh fires back there. Oh,
Beautiful uppercut followed by the jab from
That's the
Josh.
end of round 1.
split here on the commentary desk.
Round 2.
Brad taking Mason that one, myself taking Josh. Alec, what do you think?
Too close to call.
Cam?
Yeah, I agree. That was way too close to call.
Centrist over here on the commentary box.
Josh with some really good blows here.
Couple of deep breaths there on Josh. I think Mason's going to start working the body. Just wants to slow Josh down a tiny bit, if possible. Very easy to say from the commentary desk.
Josh just seems so prepared to take these big hits. Beautiful stiff jab from Josh there.
Look at the power behind those punches from Josh.
Heavy shot there from Josh. Oh, big shot to the body. That looked
Josh
like it's
rocks
rocked
Mason there.
Mason's rocked here. He's teetering. 8 count here.
And credit to Josh there, you know, there was an opportunity for some more punches to be thrown, but you saw he went to go throw that last one, but then held back on that. Did you guys notice that?
He's all class, Josh Pryor.
All class.
See what happens here. This looks like it could be.
Oh, he's putting it on Mason. Josh is going for the kill, boys.
Yeah.
He's going for the kill.
That's it.
He's done it. Josh Pryor has done it.
Now it's a professional bout. He's getting another standing 8 count.
Oh, of course, yes. So easy to forget that after having no professional bouts for this entire event.
May survive to the end of this round.
This could be it.
Even Josh was celebrating.
He's going straight in. Josh is not beating around the bush with this one. 10 seconds to go here.
Josh sees the kill.
That's the end of round 2.
Wow.
That was
Absolutely incredible there from Josh Pryor. Absolutely incredible. All right. Hopefully we're going to get some replays of round number 1. Here we go. Mason unloading early, trying to go for the body. Josh just picking those shots.
Once they land, they land hard. That one overhand right just changed it all for you.
Tell you what, Josh, he lives up to his nickname, doesn't he? Quick hands.
Absolutely outstanding. So quickest in a night.
The third and final round of your PCR main event for the Saba Foundation Championship title. Seconds out, Mason the Mongrel Zuin in the red corner. To get Pryor in the blue. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for round 3.
Mason extremely fit here. See how much he's recovered.
Josh closing the distance early. Straight back into it.
Josh is going in for the kill.
Yeah.
Can Mason compose himself and mount a comeback here?
Mason may not have the same amount of power behind some of these shots.
Josh is really bringing the fight to Mason here. Oh, the head movement on Josh.
Mason just will not go down, will he?
No, he won't. Look at him go. He's an absolute tank of a man.
Mason's leaning the head back a bit as he's coming in there, throwing those wild punches.
Stiff jab from Josh.
Josh is so quick with those hands, isn't he?
Great head movement from Josh.
He's landing
Couple more
flush.
heavy shots here.
It's the chin on Mace. Still looks clear-eyed. His body's not really reacting the way he wants it to. Still dangerous. There's that body shot.
Yeah,
he's
there was
going
that
for.
body shot you were talking about. And there it is again.
Mace needs to move. Huge ring.
Needs to get out of that. Josh is really starting to show signs.
We're in the final 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. If you want your partner to win, you better make a lot of noise.
Both of them are sucking it in here. This has been an absolutely brutal fight. Mason just gave us a look there. I think you can see the frustration. His body is just not wanting, it's just not doing what his mind wants it to do.
Couple more heavy shots. A big uppercut from Josh.
Mason refuses to go down though. Look at this.
And
Wow.
Done.
Both of those guys. Wow. That's it.
Josh Pryor, absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. The chin on Mason though.
He just didn't stop. That was
Far out. What a way to close the night.
huge.
Body
fighters-
just was
huge
not
fighters
doing
could
what
take
his
that.
mind was saying.
Huge fighters could take that kind of beating.
Oh,
But for Mason to take those punches and bring it into round 3 after what he endured in that round 2, that's so impressive.
Yeah.
insane.
What a chin on that man.
Yeah. And he kept it going.
Gave Mason the first round.
From the Saba Foundation
But
to
that
the ring
was-
to present the title to the winner.
That was complete domination in rounds 2 and 3 from Josh. That must go down as one of the greatest performances I've seen coming back. Very tough first round to put it on him. Put on a tough opponent like Mason. Just kept coming. He is that good.
100%, man.
Believe the hype.
Mason is one tough guy.
Oh yeah.
Cam Thompson, thank you very much for joining us, mate. I'll let you
Thanks,
get back
Thanks
to
very
it.
much,
Thanks for
Cam.
having me, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it, guys.
Good seeing you again.
All right, let's get these things underway, ladies and gentlemen. The official part of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed bout 15 of the 13th Gobsmack Perth Corporate Rumble. It was your main event, and it was for the Saba Rosebutton Foundation Championship title. And we've got Kirsten from the Saba Rosebutton Foundation to present the winner with the title. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the scorecards here to go through, but before we do that, can we give it up for both of these fighters once again? That lived up to main event status, no doubt about it. And now to the judges' decision, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Studio 22 Blue Corner, Josh Pryor.
We've got firecrackers and everything here.
He's going absolutely berserk here.
It didn't get you this time, did it?
You know what? Josh Pryor doesn't deserve 2 belts. That man deserves a crown.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was absolutely outstanding. That man is a world-class boxer. Well done, Josh Pryor. Mason, hold your head high.
Absolutely.
Took an absolute beating there. Just kept coming.
I hope to see Mason back. He's so capable of winning.
Josh Pryor, age 30. Is that too late to turn pro?
I don't think so. I think if he knuckled down and got into it, but you know, it's up to him to see what he wants to do. You know, this might be just as much boxing as he ever wants to do.
Yeah.
This is classic Josh Pryor. I did ask him, I said, did you ever think about turning pro? And he said, no, I don't like fighting.
Wow, what a
That's
guy.
a shame, Josh, because you're really good at it.
He is absolutely
But you know who I think
incredible.
should consider it? Mason.
Mason, yeah.
22 years old. If I were him, and if that's what he wants to do, go for it.
Yeah, I agree. He's
Not gonna
really
argue
got
with you
potential.
there.
We've seen it. We've seen it in his past fights. Obviously, this being a professional fight, it's a little bit different. But he's more than capable of making a deep run.
Josh Pryor, mate, you picked up the win at PCR 9. You picked up the win here at PC 13. You must be feeling on top of the world. That was a hell of a fight, mate. Congratulations. What did you learn from your first journey that you were able to apply here in your second journey that led to the win?
Fitness, for sure. Last one I came in not fit, this one here came in a bit fitter, and it helps a lot. And yeah, rocking up the training and doing all the hard yards, that gets you the money at the end of the day.
Now, mate, you have to work hard in there. Have you got any words for your opponent, the Mongrel?
Yeah, kudos up to him, mate. He's an absolute champion. He's got a heart like a head. Like bloody rock. I thought I had him a couple of times, but he just kept coming. He's still young, he's got a long way to go. I'm sure he'll fucking win a couple more later on down the track.
Now, you are 2-0 Are we going to see you compete in the ring again, or is tonight your retirement?
I don't know, I'm getting a bit old. I don't know if I can do it again. That training's a bit too much.
Well, either way, mate, congratulations. A fantastic accomplishment, picking up the win 4 years ago and then picking up the win again here tonight. Before you leave, I'm sure there's some people you'd like to thank.
That's my family, friends are coming out, supporting me for this work. It's my team, my team, the coaches. There's not thanks for help, but we got through it and we got the wins tonight. The red team, obviously, you guys did amazing as well. Put up a hard fight and we had some real goals.
Fantastic, mate. Well, you have to sit around a long time waiting for your team to step into the ring tonight. Now it's time to hit the shower, suit up, and get ready for the after party. Mate, congratulations. Can we hear it one more time for Josh Pryor?
Josh Pryor there with his #1 fan, Alex the Monster Mongy.
God, we love Mongy.
Which is funny because I'm Mongy's #1 fan.
I'm not.
I'm a huge fan.
And now for one last time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to throw it out and about in the crowd with the dazzling, the ebullient Ash Bunny.
Thanks, CJ. Josh Quick Hands got a little handsy with Mason in that ring. He fisted him real good. I am here with Josh's sister. Now, she doesn't want to say a hell of a lot, so I will let her off lightly. So that's 2 for 2 for Josh. That's his second fight at the Perth Corporate Rumble. The second one he's won. Did he approach this any different to the first time around?
No, he did not. He put his all into trains every He trained every single day. He put his all into his diet, his everything, his training. He actually did very well.
He did. He's an absolute legend. Now, you look like you might want to have a little chat. Is there anything that you want to say to Josh right now? You can look straight down the barrel, give him shit, hype him up, and whatever you want to say.
I don't want him to get a big head because it's already there, but I think that was a fantastic fight, and Mason also a mate of mine. Fantastic to both of them. I thought they both fought well. Takes a lot of courage to get in there, so well done to the both of them.
Absolutely. No, it was a cracker fight and a cracker way to finish off the Perth Corporate Rumble. Lucky number 13. Thank you so much, you legends. Now you go and celebrate.